Louisiana Beer Reviews Pumpkinator 2022 edition, aged in bourbon barrels. This is not the standard Pumpkinator. This is the aged in bourbon barrels edition, and I also did that in 2020. Didn't see it in 21, I don't believe. Okay, so they changed the label a little bit. Just spruced it up a little bit. There's a jack-o'-lantern barrel, bourbon barrel. Coming in at 12.6% alcohol. It is an Imperial Pumpkin Stout brewed with pumpkin and spices. It is from Houston, Texas, St. Arnold Brewing Company, independent brewer. I toured their facility in May of 2022. $6.99 per bottle. Well, with these sorts of beers, you don't get much head of foam or lacing. You get a little bit of beige there. Dark brown with some lighter brown glints as the light hits it. Smells like pumpkin spices. If you don't like pumpkin spice, forget it, because you're going to hate it. And bourbon barrel is predominant in the nose. Whose bourbon barrels? I didn't see on the website if it's, Heaven Hill, if it's Buffalo Trace, Four Roses, Glenmore, Barton, 1792. You know what I'm saying? Midwest Grain Products in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. I really don't know. Jack Daniels. Well, that couldn't be bourbon, right? They'll call it Tennessee whiskey there. So scratch that. Yeah, it smells nice. Taste. Bourbon barrel forward. Sometimes you drink these stouts and it's like, well, where's the bourbon? Where's the bourbon barrel? But it's here. You get pumpkin puree. You get the pumpkin meat, which doesn't typically have much flavor, and it doesn't now, but you get it with the spices. Yes, spices. I'm thinking nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice. Who knows, but that seems to be a good guess. Dark bread crust. The body's surprisingly thin like a porter, but it is a stout porter. You would think 12.6% is going to be super thick, heavy bodied. It isn't. It isn't. Now there is some flavor, some sort of flavor like beets. Mostly dry finish. Now on the sweetness scale, 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. So it's a pretty sweet beer. Bitterness, 2. Try it again. 2 out of 5 hop cones. So it's not a particularly bitter beer. They don't have this one on the website given the IBU, so I don't know what they are. There was just a news flash on their website saying Pumpkinator's returning in October, and it's going to be the standard one, and then there's going to be one aged in bourbon barrels, as they've had before, and one with the thing that they had also with coffee. They changed it up over the years. They've had different ones like cognac barrels and all, but most people apparently don't get this. I've had viewers around the country say, I never heard of these variants. We can't get the Pumpkinator here. So Pumpkinator is the only beer that St. Arnold still produces in the 22-ounce bombers. So that's something to think about. I didn't see it in my town this year. I bought this in Metairie, Louisiana. Excuse me. At Dorignac's food store. $6.99 for both variants. The purple label and the orange. So, and they did one with vanilla. Yes, so you never know what they're going to come out with these, but usually it's two variants and one and the main one. And if I saw the main one somewhere for $7.99 in the bomber, yeah, I'd get it. It runs about 10% alcohol. So Les Bon Temps Relais, a mighty fine product, and it's going to come in with the scoring at this is great. No nastiness, no badness associated. 9.8 out of 10, 98 out of 100, an outstanding beer from an outstanding brewery. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Houston, Texas, and tour the St. Arnold Brewery.